Drinking my hot cocoa. My son wanted me to make him cocoa before bed, so we drunk cocoa and then put his butt to bed. Oof. All right, let's see. We're gonna make this simple. Let's just see what's going on for the week. We only need to see what's going on for the week. Let's stay focused on the week. Honestly, no pre-message. Actually, I'll do a full for no pre-message. Spirit didn't give me any pre-messages. We're just gonna see what's in the cards. We just gonna see what's in the cards. Okay. We starting off with one of the energies from a client I met with today. I'm trying to see is this still going to be his energy? It's starting off very similar. Starting off very similar. Page of Cups, offer coming in, but you're weary. It kind of remind me, was the cards coming this coming out this way, it remind me of this song. I'm trying to see how the song start off. It's we come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word. He never failed me yet, singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. We come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word. He never failed me yet, singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith, singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. This is a reading where somebody is like right on the edge of getting what it is that they need, but you're in a point that you're feigning, that you're not believing that, you know, this thing is going to come. Maybe it, in your mind, this thing took too long, but this is somebody where you don't realize that things are coming and things in the background are moving, you know, in your favor. But It's like this is somebody that's kind of falling off a little bit. And so you need to remember, like, you done come this damn far. Baby, once you have come this damn far, like, come on, it would be foolish to turn around. It would be foolish to turn around right now and give up on all of that, progress and everything that you've made. Singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. Singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. Somebody tired. They said, baby, it take this much spiritual warfare just to get things in my life. They said, is it worth it? I mean, you got to think with that first mindset when you first started this spiritual warfare. Of course it's worth it, for you to get what it is that you truly desire. Singing, oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. That's the only thing that's repeating in my mind. This is somebody that has, like, this journey haven't been easy for somebody. This has been, a strong spiritual warfare. It looked like in order to get the love of your life or in order to get a relationship back, because that's what's coming out. These are none but love cards, longing for somebody, missing somebody, only you. Somebody said, look, fuck the bullshit. If love take this much, if love takes this much, I don't want to fucking have it. That's what somebody is saying. I mean, I don't believe in that. Somebody has put in a good fight. Somebody has put in a really good fight, when it comes to, taking control of their life again, removing the magic and, fighting for what it is that you believe in, whether it's, through prayers, whether it's through using the Psalms, whether it's through rituals. This is somebody that's saying, enough is enough. I want my life back. I want you to restore everything that the locust has taken from me. And God is like, I hear you, I'm on your side. But sometimes we have to realize some of this spiritual warfare takes a while, because if somebody is constantly working against you and sending you negative energy on a daily basis, sometimes it takes a lot, for us to, really get the things that we want. But when has God ever lied? When has God ever not come through? No, believe you me, God will sit back and take his damn time, not trying to be rude to the Almighty, but I'm a firm believer in that. God take his time. You struggling, black eye, up against the wall, done knocked a couple of witches down, and you like, when the fuck is reinforcements coming in? God, do you even believe in reinforcements? God said, baby, you got it. Son and daughter of the Most High, you got this. Like, keep swinging. Put it up. Instead of God giving us a blessing, God is like, put your arm up a little bit higher. Block hit. And you like, God, if you don't stop giving me these damn instructions on how to protect myself, and if you don't come through and just get this shit up out of my life, like, we finna be doing some screaming. But, this is definitely somebody that has put in a fight. This is someone that has put in a fight in order to get the thing that they want in their life. And you're a little weary. You have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a step away from being the Ten of Swords, of being overburdened. that this is somebody that, at this point, at the stage, you're tired. You are like, when is my blessings coming? And, this is a state where you could be, questioning yourself now, that you could be questioning yourself like, am I the one in the right? And it's like, okay, let's move that silliness. Let's rebuke that silliness out the way. If you were in the wrong, you would be dealing with karma right now. And for the simple fact that you're not dealing with karma, and the only thing you're dealing with is manifesting the things back into your life, that you can reclaim your life and you can restore everything that the locust has taken, that alone lets you know that you are not the one in the wrong. And so it's like, you're at a point that you're starting to get self-doubt. And you got to reel that shit back in, because self-doubt has the ability to remove blessings away from you. And so it's like, reel that nonsense in, stop with the silly shit. I understand that you're tired and you're tired of fighting, and that you have put up a good fight in order to get these things back into your life. But you got to realize that God has never failed, and God will never fail. God may take a long fucking time, but God has never failed. He has never failed us, and he never will. And so, with that being said, before we get into the rest of this, let's give thanks. Let's take a moment to give thanks. Thank you, Igun. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarah Banda. Thank you, Arisha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Oladumare, which is God of the earth. Thank you, Olarum, which is God of the heaven. And thank you, Olafi, which is the mediator between the two. In the religion of Palomayambe, God is Samba. Part one of the incantations that we say is Samba up, Samba down, Samba on all four sides. So regardless of what you call God, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, regardless of what you call God, give thanks. You got to give thanks for the things that God has done in your life. At the end of the day, you're not destroyed. The Bible says that the righteous stumble, but they shall not fall. And so you're only stumbling. You haven't failed. You haven't failed in the pit that you haven't been able to get up. And so it's like, with that, give thanks, and giving those thanks and giving praises to the Most High is the thing that elevate your spirit and elevate your soul, that you can finish the rest of this race. Because, this is someone that is holding on, where it's like, damn God, I've already been through a lot. When is relief coming? This is someone that's the thing that you're thinking about. It's like, God damn, how long do I have to stay in this? How long do I have to go without, before you come in and intervene? And, things are moving. You just don't see it, and it haven't arrived yet. You have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is rushing in, that, things are rushing in, and you're getting ready to receive abundance. Abundance is not always money. The Ace of Pentacles is telling you that whatever it is that you're getting ready to receive is going to be tangible. It's going to be something that you can touch, something you can feel, something you can smell, something you can see, something you can hear. This is not going to be something intangible like a spiritual gift or, some type of spiritual upgrade. This is going to be something that you can literally touch. And so far, what it's saying that you can touch is going to end up being a person. Some type of love is getting ready to come into somebody's life. You do have, as the clarifier, the magician. The magician, it represents a couple of things. The magician represents magic. And so this is something that you could have been manifesting in your life, that you are manifesting a new beginning. You are manifesting a love to return, and the spirits are listening to you, and the spirits are saying, you know what? I hear you. I got you, and we got to be reminded of what, God has already promised us. God promised us that he will satisfy each and every last one of our desires with good things. God promised us that healing will sprout up in the morning time. God promised us that, you are my son. You are my son. I am your father. Ask me and I will make the nations your inheritance. God promised us that whoever cursed us will be cursed and whoever blessed us will be blessed. And so it's like in this time, you need to remind yourself of that power, because the magician also represents standing in your power, standing in your God-given power. And the one thing that I like about the picture now with the magician card representing magic, it represents confidence, it represents power, it represents that you already have everything that you need in order to survive this. The magician is the combination of every suit. You have the pentacles saying that you have the physical. You have the cups saying you have the emotions. You have the wand saying that you have spiritual. And you have the swords, which is saying you have the mental. You have universe that's always on top of the magician head, saying that you are connected to universe. And so it's like you have everything at your disposal in order for you to succeed. And this reminds me of the story of Moses, that as long as Moses had his hands up, he won the battle. And every single time when Moses' arms was starting to get weak and everything, they would lose. The Israelites would lose the battle. So people had to come and help Moses keep his hand up and keep that staff in his hand, declaring victory and declaring that I'm going to get through this shit. And that's what you need to be reminded in your overall energy, that as long as you keep your hand up, as long as you keep that staff in your hand, declaring and decreeing that good things are going to come into my life, everything that the locust has taken from me is going to come back, that I'm going to receive everything tenfold, that God is going to bless me, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. As long as you keep reminding yourself of those promises and the things that God has already done for you in the past, then this is going to end up being a victory for you. But you have to encourage yourself at this point. It is always the darkest before dawn. It is always the darkest moment before you get your breakthrough. And so you need to remember that this is a very critical moment and a turning point for somebody that has been going through for a while, that you are in the midst of that darkest time right now. You need to remind yourself of everything that God has done, of everything that God has sought you through, that everything that God has brought you through. And it's in that energy that you're going to be able to have that last flow of energy that you need in order to blast through this shit. A breakthrough is coming, but this is a reading where it's like you're losing hope. You're losing hope. And you could be losing hope thinking that, a witch's power is more powerful than God. Bitch, sit your ass down. That will be the day. That will be the day when a witch's powers is greater than God. God is the all in all. He's the final say so. And so nobody is more powerful than God. And that's what you got to remind yourself. Nobody is more powerful than God. God is going to see you through this just like he has seen you through everything else. This is the time that you really do need to stay encouraged. You have thinking of you from a distance. Somebody is thinking about you from a distance. Somebody is, and this is part of the depression and the sadness that you could be going through, and the tiredness is that, you don't realize that in the background, things are moving in your favor and on your behalf, but you don't see it because it's that now syndrome. I don't have it right now. I'm not getting the text messages. I'm not getting the phone calls, and it's like sometimes we need to be patient, especially depend on what you prayed for. If you prayed for God to rip out somebody's ego and for them to be more humbled, to remove these narcissistic tendencies and things like that, baby, that shit take time. Like this is something that somebody has developed over the years. You really think that this is going to be wiped away in just a month time. Sometimes that person got to go through some stuff. And majority of the time, when God forces somebody to change, it's always through a major life change event. And that it's always a life-changing event that have to happen in order for this person to open their eyes and finally see the damage, finally see the chaos and everything that they have brought in your life. And you never know when that life-changing moment is going to come and what that life-changing moment will be. You know, sometimes it could be a death in the family that can trigger somebody in their mind, letting them know that life is too short and I need to lose the chaos. You know, sometimes it could be getting fired from a job. And now since, you know, you don't have that security anymore, you humbled yourself. Sometimes it is going through bad relationships that you are literally dating yourself, that you get a complete mirror of who you were in previous relationships. And now all of a sudden you changed up because you're starting to see the damage of your own ways. And so we don't know what route God is going to take in bringing this life-changing event to this person. But the only thing that God is saying is that it will accomplish what it is that you asked for. You know, you asked for, you know, this prideful man to stop being prideful. You asked for this narcissistic, you know, individual to stop being a narcissist. You know, and those things take time, and we must be patient and we must wait on God's timing, because when we rush these people to come back and that cycle is not completed, we end up getting the exact same person that left. And so we got to be patient to make sure that we get, you know, the desired outcome and not operating in desperation and end up getting the exact same person. So it's a lot in the overall energy. It's a lot, you know, the overall energy is saying you better stay strong and don't give up. The crossing energy, you have the Page of Cups, which is talking about a love offer getting ready to come in. And you have it paired with the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is talking about being weary, and it's talking about spilled cups, you know, all over. And then God is giving this person another cup. I'm just gonna tell it how it is, you know. And normally I don't see it this way with this card, but you know, this is the way that God is explaining it to me now. You could have been with a full-blown whore, a straight up hoe, somebody that was for the streets. That, you know, this is someone that's want to offer a cup of love. But with the Four of Cups right now, what I'm seeing, what Spirit is describing to me, this is somebody that could have left you and could have messed around with multiple people, dated multiple people, could have ended up in, like, you know, 3 different relationships, you know, outside of you, jumping from person to person, jumping from house to house, you know, and this person is getting tired of that. They're getting weighed down. They are like, you know, wait a minute. What is the common denominator in all these fucking homes? Damn, it's me. And this is the thing that's making this person change and starting to realize the blessing that they had. This is somebody that is realizing the blessing that they had because of life experiences. And this could be one of the things that is the turning moment in this person's life, is that they are going into these relationships in the same behavior and people are cutting them off immediately. They like, nope, I'm finna solve, you know, I'm finna dodge a bullet. Like, I'm not about to let this nigga in my life and wreck things up. It's something about his spirit that is telling me that this is not the person for me to connect with. And this could be somebody that's jumping from home to home, jumping from relationship to relationship, and they haven't been able to find solid ground. And because of this, this is someone that is tired and very weary emotionally. This is someone that is emotionally drained, that although they may pretend like everything is okay, you know, showing you a fake face. This is somebody that's very disappointed in themselves. This is somebody that is disappointed in the choices that they made. This is somebody that is, you know, in a strong regret, you know, really regretting everything that they have done, everything that they have said. This is someone that literally went out in the world and they realized that, people are not you. Everybody is not that patient. Everybody is not that willing to deal with your bullshit. And this is someone that is looking at themselves now and going internally and just like asking, like, God, why is my life so fucked up? And then, God responding back, oh, you the fucked up part. Change your goddamn attitude. Change your attitude and change the things. Like, this is somebody that is finally realizing the damaging of cheating. Where this is somebody that's sitting back and they're saying now, wait a minute, everything in our connection was really smooth up until the point that I started, doing things behind your back. And this is someone that is realizing now that, if I get back in this connection, maybe the best thing for me is to be faithful. Maybe the best thing for me is to, honor the rules of this connection, which is monogamy. This is someone that is seeing the damage of their hoish ways. I mean, I just don't know how else to put it. This is somebody that's seeing that, maybe I shouldn't put my dick in everything that walks. This is someone that is definitely thinking they're under that tree, like, what the fuck did I just do with my life? How did I destroy everything just by a simple choice that I made? The hidden emotion is only you. This is someone that is thinking of you. Only you. Somebody said, I don't think he talks to God though. You'll be surprised. Sometimes people don't talk to God in the traditional sense that we want them to, like going to church and going to an altar and stuff like that. But you'll be surprised, sometimes people will speak to God in their own way. People speak to God in their own way. And sometimes it takes life-changing events in order for people to reconnect with that relationship spiritually. That as they are going through this stuff, that, they are like, okay, listen, God, I know I haven't talked to you in years, but if you fix this for me, I promise you I would change my life. You'll be surprised. They may not speak to God in the way that you desire it, but at the end of the day, this is somebody that's connecting to something. And even if it's just them connecting with their higher self, which will be Ori. The crowning energy. The crowning energy is the Three of Pentacles mixed with the Lovers, which is a connection. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is all about holding on. The Three of Pentacles is being represented as somebody in this connection. There's a third party in this connection. There's someone in this connection that is holding on to the Lovers. And this could be the person that's creating roadblocks so that this love won't come back together. And this person is holding on for dear life. And this is part of the spiritual warfare, is that there's somebody that don't want to let this person go. But eventually it's going to happen with the Eight of Cups, because the Eight of Cups, it talks about disappointment and it talks about abandonment. Because this person is longing for you with the hidden emotion. This is somebody that's longing for you. But there is somebody that's in the way. There's somebody that's trying to stop this connection. And this is one of the reasons why you feel so overburdened, saying, will this thing come, will this thing even come back? Because there's somebody that's in the way of this connection, that's trying to stop this connection. And they're holding on to this person for dear life. But what's meant to be is always going to be. What's meant to be is always going to be. I'm just taking a moment to feel the energy. It's a lot of emotions here. It really is a lot of emotions here. This is definitely somebody that has learned their lesson, and they want to offer a cup of love. But I don't know, it's just like it's a giving up on your side. It's a hopelessness on the other side. It's an interference with a third party. I can really say that you two are mirroring each other, because you're both in kind of like a low-key defeated energy. One is a little bit stronger in it than the other. You have in a challenge position. You have the star card. The star card is the card of hope and inspiration. The star card is also can be seen as a star seed. But it's definitely not being seen as a star seed with this energy. It's being seen as hope and inspiration. But with it being in a challenge position, it's saying that this person's hope and inspiration has left. This person can be in a very dark time right now. This is somebody that's in a very dark time, and it's paired with the Five of Wands, that this person is doing a lot of fighting. It's a lot of conflict, that, they're realizing like this other person, they're incompatible. They're not compatible. And now because of this person want to rush in, but this is in a challenge position. This person want to rush in because they are in a lot of regret. But the challenge position doesn't mean that, this person is not going to come back. The challenge position is just saying their challenge is for them to leave this messed up situation and for them to fight and go back to where they came from, which will be this connection. Because these are lovers. Is the person challenge is for them to go back to their lovers, and they could be receiving, slow it down, they could be receiving guidance from their spiritual team to go back. Because even the clarifiers, you have the Fool card, which represents a new beginning, and you have the Temperance card, which represents balance. A new beginning is going to start in order to bring balance and order back to this connection. And even the hidden emotion is one day. So this is going to come back together. It's going to come back together, but it's just the interference here. It's just the interference. Someone is interfering with this connection with the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot going on in this reading. A lot of energy. But this is definitely somebody that has been praying for their person, trying to protect their person spiritually. And so this is, I mean, this is somebody coming back. You have the card at the bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can be a divine masculine, and you have intimacy. And so this is someone that's going to come back that, want to have that intimacy. Even the cards under that, you have the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, which talks about stealing, which talks about taking shit that's not yours, a betrayal. And you have a breaking point. Somebody is at a breaking point right now that, they are realizing that this was a stolen connection, that somebody stole this person away. I mean, even though it was willingly, it was still deceit that was attached to it. And so whenever there's some type of deceit that's attached to it, that is a betrayal. It's a betrayal on both sides, because it's hurting the person that you're in a connection with, that you're leaving them and going to somebody else. And there's trickery on the other side, that you manipulated something in order to get this person, whether it was through magic or whether it was just telling a good ass lie. And then it's crazy. Under that, you have the no, look at God trying to shine through. And then under that, you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is paired with obsessed. Somebody said, "Baby, come back." Do 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 do. Baby, come back. Baby, I love you. I love you, baby. Don't go away from me, baby. Baby, come back. This is somebody that said, "Look, baby, can I talk to you for a moment? I've been missing you, baby. I've been thinking about you all night long. I wanna come back to you. I wanna come back to you, boy. I wanna come back to you. I wanna come back to you, boy." This is somebody coming back. But this is the run that I was saying that, it's like, man, damn, look at God. Now you have the Three of Cups in reverse. So here you have the Three of Pentacles in the upright, which is talking about a third party connection that's holding on to this connection. But now you have it, which is what you don't see coming. You having the Three of Cups in reverse, and you have boundaries. Bitch, get the fuck back. This person said, "Fuck this bullshit. Fuck this third party connection. I'm gonna put some boundaries up in this motherfucker, and I'm going back to my love." I can only tell you what the cards say. Can't add shit else to it. And then I'm loving these cards at the bottom of the deck. It's just keep running, and it's keep running and flow of what the message is all about. Now you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a destiny card, and you have return. That this person is going to return. This could be a twin flame connection. This could be some type of spiritual connection, because it's saying that this thing is destined to come back and return the way that it's supposed to be. Somebody is getting ready to come back. Somebody is definitely getting ready to come back. They're ready to put in boundaries. They're ready to, this is somebody that's obsessed. This is somebody that's reaching their breaking point. I mean, that's some good energy. That's some good dope energy. I'm loving that. So, well, somebody is coming back. Somebody is coming back. And they said, "Look, baby, I love you. I don't even know why I did the stupid shit that I did. Let's do a SWOT analysis and then I'll close it with that. The strengths, the weakness, the opportunity. Let's let's look at that. Baby, I love you. Somebody getting their baby back. All right. What is this person's strength? What is this person's weakness? What is this person's opportunity? What is the strength in this connection? In this connection. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, the kids will do it. Having a kid that look like the partner, oh, that will do it. That keeps you. Sometimes that can keep you in the past. What is the weakness? Lord, I love you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, my God. Thank you, Lord, my King. Ruler of everything. Well, the weakness, this person don't know how to come back in. I mean, this is somebody that realized they made a mistake. They realized they made a huge mistake. They don't know how to recover from this. What's the opportunity? What is the opportunity? Yeah, opportunity. They got the opportunity to rush in. And what is the threat? I wouldn't be surprised if the threat is like the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Cups, because that's what the original reading was saying, a third party. Movement is the threat. Somebody, because once again, this person don't know how to. This is somebody that don't know how to, sit in the shit that they pushed out. Come on now. It's like you're the one that put this shit in this person's life, and you don't know how to sit in it. Like, if you're gonna shit somewhere, at least know how to sit in it. This is somebody that created all this mess, and they like, oh, I don't know how to handle this. Well, bitch, maybe you shouldn't have done it. maybe you should have thought about your actions before doing this. Perception for the strength. Escaping for the weakness. Somebody is escaping. So this could be a runner. This could be somebody that when this could be somebody that's a runner that, this is somebody that don't like talking, don't like arguing and fighting, and they just try to push everything off. And that's not healthy. Some of this shit you got to talk about, but you do have return, and then once again, you still got that only you, baby, only you, baby. Y'all know I don't have any rhythm, so bear with me. I know it's hard to watch trying to see me dance. I know y'all like, nigga, can you please stop dancing and just get to the fucking message? No, you don't know how to do that shit. Like, stick with your anointing. And I don't blame you. Because I know I don't have no rhythm. So maybe I should stick with my anointing. Let me stop these dances because it's like I'm just making the message worse. You like, no, I already got this bad fucking message and you want to dance off beat? Like, nigga, where do the pain stop? Like, I'll stay focused. I'll stay focused so some of y'all can have a better day. Because y'all like, Elise Rashad didn't dance. Let's see. You have in the past, you have in your strength that this person is thinking about the past heavily. And they're thinking about the past with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is that, that energy of like that God. It talks about tradition, religions, and stuff like that. But this is somebody that's looking in the past, really trying to see if they can get forgiveness. This is someone that's, and this is part of the problem is that I think this person thinks that you would not forgive them, not realizing that you have already forgave them. This person don't even realize that you have already forgave them. You have already, moved past this. You're still hurt and you're still dealing with the pain. But this is someone that, ultimately have forgiven this person. And they are like, I'm not saying that I want reconnect. But what I am saying is that if we do reconnect, it needs to be done in a different way so that we don't experience the same problem. But this is someone that has, forgiven and has, willing to entertain, this person coming back. But, this person doesn't see that. They are hoping and begging for forgiveness, but they don't know that forgiveness is already there. Perception. This person is thinking that they're better off with you. This is someone that's saying like, man, I thought the grass was greener on the other side. I'm figuring out that it's not. And, now they're building that perception that, I was better off over there. This is someone that sadly, this is someone that is seeing somebody's worth after, betraying them, after treating them like shit. And it's like, this is somebody that probably could have said the words, oh, I'll never come back. And that's the main one that's weeping right now, hoping and praying that this connection come back together. So it's like, be careful with your words. You might end up eating them. You might end up swallowing them. And this is someone that's definitely going to swallow their words. This is someone that's just like, you're not the best, partner and all of this other stuff. But now for me not to be the best partner and stuff like that, you're running back to me. So this is someone that's going to end up swallowing their words, which this could be a roadblock in this person coming back, because now they have to deal with swallowing their egos, swallowing their pride. Because it's like, this is someone that think that, coming back is going to end up being petty, where it's like, if I come back walking through the door, you're going to say, oh, I told you so. And it's like, well, this is not a matter of saying I told you so. Let's just deal with this shit and get a healthier connection. Because me starting off with I told you so, it's going to build this thing back up to an unhealthy connection. Let's heal and move on. How can we do better this time around? How are you going to keep your fucking dick in your pants and not fuck everything in the neighborhood? That's the things that we need to be talking about. It's not about I told you so. It's what's going to be different in this connection. Whew. It's a lot in this reading. It's sometimes it be a lot coming out in these damn readings. You have in the weakness, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the fruit of labor. You have it paired with the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending, and you have it paired with the Knight of Pentacles being very strategic. This is someone that this is someone that knows that, like, this person is the fruit of their labor, that this is the answer to my prayer, that when I said I wanted a good wife or I wanted a good husband, you are the person that God sent to me. But this is somebody that's acknowledging the fact that it's like, damn, I'm realizing this, but I have already burned the bridge. And what do I do now? And so this is someone that's now in the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, that they're trying to strategically come back into your life. This is someone that don't know how, but they're watching. They're watching you on social media. They're watching you, from a distance, trying to see, like, how is the best way to come back in to try to strategize this thing, hoping to get a better result. This is someone that's trying to escape. They're trying to leave, all of this karmic energy and stuff behind and get back to their love. But it's a little bit of a challenge for them because they don't know if you're really going to accept them and forgive them. And, this is somebody that could be afraid of thinking that if they do come back, that you're going to end up doing the same thing to them. And they are like, this is someone that's a little afraid to come back. You have as the opportunity is that this person is going to have the opportunity to come back with the Knight of Wands, because this person is being led with the Star card. They're being led, their spiritual team, their ancestors, their spirit guides, their angels is guiding them on coming back. This is, someone's spiritual team and stuff that's helping them to come back, but they're in an emotional storm right now. This person don't know. This person is everywhere in their mind. This person is definitely down, thinking about how to return, if they can return, keeping themselves up in the middle of the night. You have as the threat position, you have the Chariot card, which the Chariot card is all about movement. And so their movement is pretty stuck right now because you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry and fears. And you have it paired with the Empress, which talks about self-development, where, of course, this person got to develop before they come back. And, if this person don't develop, this connection is not going to come back together. And you have the Return card in the challenge position, and so in the threat position. And so this person want to return, they want to escape, because just looking at this side with the weakness and the threat, this person want to escape their current situation and return. But, this person is realizing and acknowledging that they did do you dirty. Like, this is somebody that did you dirty. And so it's harder for them to strategize on how to come back. And that's why this person's movement right now is a little stuck, because they are under a lot of anxiety. Part of this anxiety could just be the karma. That's the weight of the karma that's weighing on them because of the wrong that they have done. You do have at the cards at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups, which talks about a lover. And you have it paired with only you. Once again, this person is thinking about you. And then it's just, another run. You have the Six of Swords, which talks about leaving, and they're coming into this intimacy. And you have the Ace of Wands, which talks about magic, and you have it paired with boundaries, that they're putting boundaries up now, which you got that again. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which will be represented as you. And then it's saying one day. But it is saying that, there is a Queen of Wands that is spying, which this is the person that is interfering in this connection. And then you have the Two of Wands, which talks about preparation, and it talks about, planning, that this person is planning on being loyal. And you have the Four of Wands, which talks about home life, and it talks about the divine masculine. And so it talks about the return of a divine masculine coming back home. And you have it paired with the I'm just going through all these cards as spirit see fit. You have the Judgment card, which talks about an awakening, that this person is being awakened to a past life, that they're realizing that this is a soulmate connection, a twin flame, a divine partnership, that this person is waking up slowly and they're starting to see what this relationship is. But you do have the Nine of Cups, which talks about a wish being fulfilled, that it is mixed with some type of conflict. And this conflict is that, you do have this third party situation that's trying to hold on to this connection. So, it is hope in here, because it seemed like this is going to have the possibility to come back together. But part of it is going to depend on you too, because it's how you receive this person, and it's what this person is willing to say when they come back in. A good sign is when the person comes in and acknowledge what they have done wrong, and not just try to, not talk about the elephant in the room, but it's that person that's willing to talk about the elephant in the room, and that can man up and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize, and come up with a plan of moving forward of how it won't happen again. So, and so this is definitely somebody learning a lesson, a hard lesson at that. It is what it is. Let's just give praises to the Most High and say, Lord, speed this shit up. I will bless thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I'm always singing praises. You always want to praise no matter what, man. It's like, at the end of the day, let God be God. Let us be humans. Everything is going to come in divine timing. And we don't want to rush divine timing, because, you rush divine timing and you end up getting a mess. You can't blame nobody but you. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to go to sleep, man. I'm about to go to sleep. Whew. That was a deep reading before bed. I wasn't expecting all that. But I just did a reading. Spirit told, Spirit put it on my heart to do a reading before bed. And I was like, I guess I got time to drink another cup of cocoa and, sift through this. Things are moving for somebody, but you got to keep the faith. You got to keep the faith. Oh yeah, our spiritual team is going to bring the messages and everything that we need. Like I said, sometimes we want our stuff right away, but sometimes, the best thing we can do is wait and get everything in God's timing. So, yep, sometimes that's the best thing that we can do. I will bless thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will sing forth thy marvelous words. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praises to thy name, O thou most high. I will bless thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will sing forth thy marvelous words. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praises to thy name, O thou most high. O thou most high, thou most high. That is a good way to get your spirits to start moving and stuff like that, is singing. And one of the Orishas really enjoy singing. People singing and stuff like that. Do we know what Orisha that is? It's a Orisha that everybody should know. This is a very important Orisha. Do anybody know the Orisha that loves singing? I will sing praises. I will sing praises to your name. Yep. Somebody got it on the first try. Yeah. Somebody said Arumula. Arumula is it. Now Oshun and stuff like that too, but Arumula is one of the main ones. When Arumula is the seed. So when you take Arumula out and put it in your hand, I really shouldn't be telling you this if you're not, if you're not consecrated, but I've already opened the door, so I might as well go on and finish it. Oh man. A really good secret is that when you have Arumula in your hand, when you have the consecrated Arumula, you take Arumula out of his house and put the seeds in your hands, and you rub him down with some palm oil and honey. And as you're rubbing him down with palm oil and honey in your hand, you're singing to him. And so you put the Orisha in your hand, honey, palm oil, and then just sing, I will bless thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will sing for thy marvelous words. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praises to thy name, O thou most high. O thou most high, thou most high. And so, that's a really good way to work with Arumula. And then from there, that's when you start praying to Arumula. Arumula, guide me, protect me, warn me of, dangers and things that's coming my way, send me an escape, that my enemies will not be able to touch me, that my enemies will not be able to rise, over me, so that is a good way in order to bring some blessings in with Arumula. So yep, that will do it. That will definitely do it. Oof. Yeah, Psalms 91 is a good one. Psalms 91 is a really good one with a white candle. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I'll say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His... No, surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with... Oh, now I can't think of it. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with... Damn, now I can't think of it. He will cover you with His... I don't know. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 by your right hand. And so, Psalms 91 is a very powerful Psalms. Very powerful Psalms. So, yep, I love Psalms 91, and Psalms 3 as well with a white candle is very powerful. Psalms 2 with a blue candle is very powerful. Psalms 1 with a blue candle, by your front door is a very powerful one to bring blessings into your home. So, yeah, we can go all day about the Psalms. The Psalms are very powerful as long as you're attaching it with the right candle, with the right herbs and spices and stuff like that. You can bring about, great manifestation. Psalms 24 and 25 is good for bringing in love with a red candle. Put some olive oil on that thing, some cinnamon and sugar, light that thing, and recite Psalms 24 and 25. I'm getting sleepy as I don't know what. Ooh, your brother getting sleepy. I gotta go to bed. It is late. It is like it's 12:38 here. So yeah, I gotta take my butt to bed. Oh yeah, 24 and 25 is good. And yep, with a red candle. Psalms 23 with a yellow candle. All of it is pretty good. I'm getting sleepy. Saying something. Okay, good. Okay, it's really good to look up angel numbers. You know, when your ancestors is giving you those numbers, it's our job to look that stuff up. Is you look it up because everything has a meaning that they're trying to convey to you. So I'm about to go to sleep. Catch y'all on the flip side. Uh, thank you, Igun. Thank you, Spirit Guys. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarah Bonda. Thank you, Arisha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Ola Dumaray. Thank you, Ola Roon. Thank you, Ola Fee. I'm about to take my butt to bed. Bless your people. Watch over us. Keep us safe. Ashe, amen. Everybody have a good night. Stay blessed. And just keep remembering, everything that God has brought you through. Don't let this situation, tear you down. Don't let this situation keep you down. You need to praise your way through it. God is going to bless you with everything you're supposed to have in your life, plus more. So everything that the locust has taken from you, God will restore back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over, coming back to you in tenfold. Ashe, ashe, asheo. I'm out, y'all. Stay blessed.